Hello students, today we are going to learn about geography. In geography we are going to see about latitudes. First of all, what are latitudes and longitudes? These are the crisscross lines form a framework known as the geographic grid. Let's see about in detail. That is the earth. The black ones are the longitudes and the green ones are the latitudes. Now these crisscross lines, they're crossing each other. These crisscross lines form a framework. The earth is given a shape and a structure by these lines. These are known as the geographic grid. Now these longitudes and latitudes form a framework to the earth. These grids are known as the geographic grid. These are the various latitudes and longitudes. What are latitude? Lines of latitudes are the imaginary lines joining all places having the same latitude towards north or south of the equator. As you know, Earth, we can see the Earth, but these latitudes and longitudes are imaginary. If you see the Earth from the space, you cannot see all the latitudes and longitudes. Just like that, we created the latitudes and longitudes so that we can calculate easily the places around the Earth. Now, these latitudes and longitudes are imaginary lines, joining all the places that having the same latitude towards north or south of the equator. You know that the equator is in the middle. So, either north or south, these latitudes are joining places that have the same latitudes passing through them. Let's see in detail. So here, my Earth is not quite round, but yeah. Now you can see that the black lines are all latitudes. The middle one, which is red, is equator. Equator divides the earth in half. So equator's measurement is also 0 degrees. Now all the black lines that are all latitudes, you can see the green spots there. Those are different places. For example, India, London, France, Paris. They are not exactly there. But for now, think. So you can see that Paris and France, these are the first two are together. So the second latitude, for example, the second latitude is joining the France and the Paris. Of course, the Paris is in France, but yeah. So this we can calculate easily that the Paris and France are on the same latitude. So we can calculate the distance between them and the other places on the other latitudes. This makes them easier to calculate and locate the places on the earth. Now coming to the main latitudes. You know that the equator is in the middle with 0 degrees. There, you can see that the equator is right in the middle with 0 degrees. Coming to the Tropic of Cancer, that is above the equator with 23.5 degrees north. Above that we have the Arctic Circle with 66.5 degree north, and above that we have the North Pole with 90 degrees. Below the equator we can see the Capricorn, the Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees south, and Antarctic Circle with 66.5 degrees south. Down there we can see the South Pole with 90 degrees. And another fact is that the equator is the longest latitude. And one more thing is that there are total 181 latitudes with 1 degree interval each. And that they're all parallel to each other. Next topic is that uses of latitudes. There are two main uses of latitudes, that is finding the location and measuring the distance. To find the location of a place, latitudes give us the location of a place north or south of the equator, such as location is known as absolute location. So these latitudes help us to find the locations of a place, as I told before. The equator helps us to identify a place or locate a place north or south. So the equator divides the earth into half so that we can differentiate between north and south. And after we find or calculate a location, that location is called the absolute location that we find through the latitudes. Next is to measure the distance of a place. Distances are calculated with reference to the equator at the right angle to the place. We can therefore measure the distance of any place from the equator based on its degree of latitude. For example, the latitude of Mumbai is 90 degrees north and that of New Delhi is 30 degrees north. We know that 1 degree latitude is 111 kilometers. As I told in the before video in this channel, the 1 degree latitude is equal to 111 kilometers. We can say that Mumbai is 2109 kilometers, 111 into 19, away from the equator. Similarly, New Delhi is 3330 kilometers, 111 into 30, away from the equator. Based on the degree of latitude, we can find or measure the distances between places, or we can use to find places. Next topic is about heat zones. That is the Earth, that is the equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, North Pole and South Pole, as we discussed before. Now coming to the heat zones, there are specific heat zones according to the types of, the distance between latitudes. You can see there, those are the different types of heat zones. That is the North Pole and that is the South Pole with 90 degrees each. Those are the farthest from the sun. Think that is the sun. This is torrid zone, or it is also called as tropical zone. It is from 23.5 degrees north to 23.5 degrees south. It is also on the equator. The sun rays are falling directly parallelly to the torrid zone. That means this torrid zone is very hot during summers or very cold during winters. Next is temperate zone. The temperate zone is 23.5 degrees north to 66.5 degrees south and 23.5 degrees south to 66.5 degrees south. The sun rays are falling slanting on the temperate zone, so that it is moderate during summers and moderate during winters. That means it is not too hot or not too cold during summers and winters. Next is frigid zone. The sun rays are barely falling on the frigid zones, which are North Pole and the South Pole. So it is very cold during winters. And during summers also the sun rays are not falling on the frigid zone, which means it is always cold. For example, Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. It is always snowing there. And it is that the very low temperatures are recorded there. So we can say that the people or the places lying in the torrid zone and tropical zone are extremely difficult to live there. People or places there in the temperate zone are very moderate and peaceful life living there. Frigid zones are too much because it's always snowing and the lowest temperatures, which was hard to live. You'll not have much facilities. So this is about the main latitudes, lines of latitudes and heat zones. And I hope you all learned and enjoyed my class. Thank you all for watching. And if you liked my class, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will not miss my classes. And if you have any doubts or description, please mention in the comments. And don't be foolish. Share it to your friends so they can learn too. Don't forget to like the video also. Thank you. Bye.